Sagittarius. I hope these messages find you well in the month of August. This is Lisa at Light Guided. I'm happy to see you or be with you, and looking forward to seeing what messages Spirit has for you this month. These are general readings, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, but please take what does resonate, leave the rest behind, and definitely leave us comments, like, share, and subscribe as you wish. We certainly appreciate your support. And if you are interested in a personal reading or an intuitive counseling session or distance energy healing, you can find out more information about that in the link below, so check us out. And I'm going to start your reading a little different today. I want to start with these beautiful oracle cards. These are called, what are they called? Let's see. These are called the Heart and Soul oracle cards for love, life, and transformation. And they just have such beautiful messages. And in most of the other readings for this month, I've been ending the readings with these. But the messages are just so beautiful that I thought it might be better to just go ahead and start with these. So that's what I'm going to do. So Sagittarius, with that, I'm going to take a deep breath and just tune into your energies for August. And I'm going to ask Spirit to be present with me during this reading to allow me to be a clear channel for any messages that are here for you. I'm already feeling for some of you there's big healing energies coming in the month of August. And those healing energies for some of you can really feel like what it's like to be completely nourished, nurtured, loved, supported. And for others of you, you're still moving through the tail end of what I might call like a dark night of the soul, where things are not moving as well, not moving as fluidly, but you are moving into that lighter energy. At the end of the month of August, early September, I'm seeing. I'm getting for some of you, there's some major decisions happening in the month of August. And by major decisions, I'm talking complete lifestyle changes. This could be anything from like, maybe you work a corporate job and you're now thinking about selling everything and living on the road or moving on a farm or something like that. So that may not be your exact situation, but that's the level of transformation and the level of decisions and shifts that I'm feeling for some of you in the month of August. Again, moving into September. Definitely getting love energy here for some of you. There's some beautiful love energy coming in as well. All right, with that, Sagittarians, let's go ahead and pull a Heart and Soul card to begin the reading. And let's see what Spirit has to say. These cards are really hard to shuffle, but they're really nice. Okay. Take a look at that card for just a moment. Really take in the energy of that image. It's a very feminine image. It's a very healing image. I see a lot of healing light here, kind of a little bit about what I was talking about, coming out of the dark into the light in the month of August. And we also see angel wings here. So I feel like for many of you, this is, there's a lot of spiritual support for you at this time in your journey, whether you realize it or not. This card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed, and you are protected along the way. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. Wow, that's a really beautiful message to begin this reading, Sag. All right, sweeties, with that, let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the energies for the month of August. Let's see what more Spirit has for you. Sometimes life stings. Be fearless and bold, and co-create with Spirit. These are beautiful energies. Even the energy of Wasp Spirit, which is sometimes life stings, because I think this is a message. It's an important part of our growth and healing process, is to recognize that, life is not, the experience of life, as we all know, is not this straightforward thing where everything is perfect all the time. As human beings, we all face trials and tribulations. We all face difficult moments. We all face difficult decisions and difficult things. And at the same time, we're all put on the planet with different strengths and different things that we're trying to overcome and deal with. Yet we are all trying to overcome and deal with all kinds of things. So I feel like this idea that, yes, sometimes life stings, but it's also very much part of the journey, and it's nothing that we need to resist. It's nothing that we need to push back on or try to control, right? We just go through life as consciously as we can and deal with life as it shows up. This is also the end of a cycle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as I was saying at the beginning of the reading, that energy that you're coming out of the darkness into the light, this card very much supports that energy as well. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. I get that as you're moving out of some of this transitional energy into this lighter energy toward the end of August, this is the energy of this card is like, it's like I see you kind of staring down, like you're not taking no for an answer. You're just staring down life, and you're saying, hey, life, I'm in charge. I'm doing it my way or the highway. So as you step into that new energy at the end of August, as you'll gain more confidence, you'll have a sense of empowerment, you'll have a sense of strength that maybe you hadn't had previously, and it seems like that's going to feel really good for some of you, that you'll really enjoy being in that new energy. And co-create with Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. I'm going to pull an additional card on this because I want to get more detail, but I'm feeling here that, let me pull an additional card on that before I jump into it, because I'm getting a couple different messages there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So here's kind of what I was seeing in this card. I was noticing, what caught my attention was this light right at the chest and throat of the of this raven. And so what I started to think about was co-create with Spirit, but this is something about like speaking truth into something that will then become manifest. And I was having a hard time kind of getting what Spirit was trying to tell me. And then these are the cards that fell out. So we have 5th chakra, which is also throat chakra, working with Archangel Gabriel on speaking that truth. More than speaking the truth, this is, again, about speaking ideas into manifestation, allowing your truth, your connection with Spirit, allowing that to move through you in a way where you are communicating an idea or a message to other people that creates change. Bringing things into balance. This was a clarifier, yin-yang. bringing things into balance. And I'm getting, for some of you, this, speaking your truth, for some of you, this is going to be very much related to the co-creation of something that's going to change the world. Something like, I know a lot of people are working on these things right now, but this is like, bringing forth something into the world that's going to impact a lot of people environmentally or otherwise. But it's very powerful. And I feel like you're kind of strategizing right now. You're actually in the process of trying to strategize that message. And I feel like what Spirit is bringing forward here is, allow me to help you in that. Allow me to support you in that. And don't feel like you have to do it completely on your own. Don't feel like you have to, figure all this stuff out completely on your own. That Spirit's going to help you. And here, Edward, the feline, is here to confirm that message. He usually comes around when I'm on track. And also, funny enough, a little side story, but I've been trying to record your readings for like 3 days, and literally every time I've sat down to do your readings, Edward has come full center into the middle of your reading. So he's being very respectful today, and he's staying kind of at the edge, so I think I may just leave him there and allow him to participate in this reading. So let's get some additional clarifying messages about what you can expect in the month of August. And I'll be curious if this co-create, if there's more messages here, we'll see. Too many cards. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of messages came out. Give me just a moment here to take a look at what's going on. Wow, this is big energy for you guys, Sagittarians. Again, as you're moving in toward the end of the month of August and into September, this big energy is coming. So you're moving out of... Okay, I'm getting there's 2 messages here with the storm warning. You're moving out of kind of difficult times right now into this lighter energy. But even with the lighter energy, as you move into this boldness and this fearlessness and co-create with Spirit, using your voice to create change and to bring change, there's going to be more of this kind of stuff happening. But here's the difference. In the past few months, the storm was kind of taking you with it. You were kind of wrapped up in the storm. Now you're going to be the one creating the storm. You're going to be energizing that. And this is a storm of change. This is the storm of, again, bringing this new energy forward, speaking into that energy, creating, manifesting, and through your voice and your vision, creating this storm, so that it kind of wakes people up. It wakes people up. You may be faced with some people who might try to get in your way, who might try to talk you out of it, who might not agree with your vision or your mission. And again, I think as you work more with Spirit and co-create with Spirit, that you will be able to balance not only your vision and the work that's ahead for you, but you'll be able to deal with this energy, the energy of people kind of trying to stand in your way. You'll be able to deal with that very easily. This is a time of swift action, very swift action coming. And again, closer to the end of August, beginning of September, as this idea manifests, as this idea comes into clarity for you, and as you build your plan for communication, once that happens, then action's going to be very, very swift. And again, we have the world here, represented in the world card. I see this, again, not only as you bringing something forward that could change the world, but we could also say it could change your world. It could change the world of your family. So it doesn't have to necessarily be global. Although for some of you, I am feeling that. For some of you, whatever you're bringing forward, there's a kind of innovation to it. And it is going to have a ripple effect globally. For others of you, this message is really much more about, it could be your inner world shifting. It could also be, again, closer to home, your family, your friends, your community, where you'll be having an impact. But the overall vibe that I'm getting from this is you are moving into a strength that you haven't had for a while, and that's really proving positive here between August and September. And then finally, the Journey card. So this is a reminder that even with the intensity of this energy and the boldness of this energy and the importance of this energy, the Journey card is a reminder to tread lightly on some level. What do I mean by that? So when we are moving through energy that is very serious and very intense and is important energy, we can get very, very mired and focused in the seriousness of it, in the intensity of it. And I believe this card is saying, hey, yes, keep that clarity in mind, keep focused on your goal, keep moving forward, but walk lightly. Allow this energy to move you. Allow that energy of co-creation to help move you forward. And don't get too stuck in the seriousness of what you're doing. I don't know. I don't have a better way of explaining that right now. Maybe more will come out as I continue pulling cards. But that's what I'm getting from this, is allow yourself to be light in the process, even if what you're doing is very, very intense. Any other messages for the month of August for Sagittarius? Yeah, there's the relationship for some of you. How do you like seeing Edward's big backside here? He's a large cat. He's like 20 pounds. And when he's ready to lay on the desk, it's like all or nothing. Okay. So I am seeing for some of you either connected to this part of the journey that we were talking about, or a separate pathway. But for some of you, there's going to be a greater, it's like a financial relief. In addition to just a sense of abundance, there's kind of a financial relief. And I'm getting, you may be receiving some money, but more than anything, it might be that you've been mentally preparing for like a shoe to drop, like the other shoe to drop financially, and it doesn't happen. So you might reach a milestone in August, September when you're like, oh, that thing I thought was going to happen didn't happen, and now I'm relieved. Now I'm okay. I can breathe easy. So whatever that situation is for you, I feel like your sense of abundance and financial security will be established in August. Definitely a need for patience here. And like I said, as you walk this journey in the month of August, September, you may very well be bumping into people that aren't ready for your idea. They're just not ready. And it doesn't mean that the idea is not ready. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't move forward. It just means that there are people who are not ready to receive or hear or understand your idea. And I think the hope here is that motivates you to continue to move forward, to dance lightly, meaning stay amused about the process. Don't let the process get you down, but stay focused. Stay clear with your vision. Keep moving forward. Caring connection. For some of you, this is a separate storyline where unconnected to this current situation, you may be having a love relationship either coming in or strengthening. This may also be for some of you walking this journey that I've been talking about, You may have a relationship that is supporting you through that process, an important person in your life supporting you through this journey, and or you may find love on the journey. So as you're navigating this, I don't want to call it a project, but it is kind of like a project. As you're navigating this vision that you want to manifest in the world, you're going to be meeting new people and connecting with new people, and it may be that you find a love partner through that process. This journey is very much about your healing and finding happiness. You're already aware of that. It's like you already know, if I move down this pathway and move into this place, that this vision is being brought to you because it's part of your soul's happiness. When you think about it, it inspires you, it excites you, it motivates you, it energizes you. And when you're in that energy of excitement and motivation and energy, you are healing yourself. You're healing yourself from like the status quo in a way, right? The beliefs that you've had in the past about who you thought you were supposed to be. So walking this path is very much also part of your healing. And ultimately, there's a very positive outcome here. And what I'm hearing is that the outcome for you, the beauty in this whole process and the beauty in the outcome is how it impacts you personally. So in the end, no matter what the outcome is of this vision or this mission or this work that you're doing, the most important part that happens is that you become alive and enlivened. You become alive and awakened in this process, and that is really the ultimate goal and the ultimate purpose of it. So let's see if there's any energies that need to be cleared for the month of August as you move forward. So these are energies that need to be cleared. Anything related to dreams in this way. What I'm hearing is that people might say things. The people that are envious and just aren't understanding, they may be saying things like, oh, you're just a dreamer and you can't make anything happen. When people say things like that to you, it triggers a sense of self-doubt and a self-questioning. And so that self-doubt and questioning is something that needs to be healed, and that's something that you can work on during this process. We also have Mother Earth. And I'm getting here that this is about staying grounded. So while I talked about being light on your feet and staying kind of amused by the process, it's also important to stay grounded through this journey. So practicing grounding meditation, things like that, very important. And protection. This message comes to me in two ways. One, I feel like you might have an instinct to protect your idea, to protect your vision, to control it, to make sure it happens in a very particular way. And the message here is be mindful of that, not to try to overly control it, because you may end up missing out on opportunities to bring in other people that are going to support you on this journey, including spirit. So be mindful about being overly protective. And I'm also getting that sense of grounding here, a need for grounding, and a need to take care of yourself, a need to take care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual bodies, and to not allow the naysayers and the people who might be feeling envious of you or confused by what you're doing, not to allow that energy to impact you and where you're going. So let's get a few final soul messages here. I'm sorry. I would move Edward, but he's just so peaceful, and I hope it's okay that he's like literally in the middle of your reading. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just keeping it real, people. Just keeping it real. These are beautiful. So we have a couple of final messages here for you. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I feel like that's one of the most important messages here. And gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. This is that lightness of energy I was talking about. By staying in a space of gratitude, like, wow, thanks for this opportunity, and allowing that energy to drive you rather than, oh my gosh, I have so much work to do, how am I going to get it done? I feel like that's going to take you along this journey in a much more easeful way. And I'm going to pull one final soul message for you. What passion am I ready to pursue? I can't make this stuff up. I'm serious. This is awesome. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? All right, my beautiful friends. I think that's awesome reading. I'm super excited for you. I'm sending you all much love and looking forward to your reading in September. Again, if you've liked the style of this message, or maybe you just like Edward, I don't know, like, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And with that, much love.